Today, we're all about work from home jobs you've been asking for. We have jobs that will train you, including a part-time opportunity, remote jobs if you're bilingual, which, by the way, have less competition. We have no experience work from home jobs, and I think one of them will provide equipment. We also have a scheduler job and a tech support position with different shift options. Let's get right into them. So I'm going to start off with the bilingual work from home jobs, but if you're not bilingual, don't worry, I have plenty of opportunities for you. So the first one I'm sharing comes to us from Beyond Finance. This one is for a bilingual client retention specialist. It's full-time remote anywhere within the United States. I did not see any location restrictions anywhere on this job description. And this is your typical retention kind of job where you'll play a critical role in ensuring the continued loyalty of the company's base. Your main responsibility will be to educate and assist clients who are facing financial hardship and exploring options to become debt-free. You retain clients within the financial hardship program, interact with clients primarily through inbound phone calls, and you'll be responsible for de-escalating upset clients, empathizing with their financial difficulties, and helping them navigate the program. And in this position, you need to be English-Spanish bilingual. You also need experience in retention, sales, or collections. You have a high school diploma or equivalent. It's a plus you have an associate's or bachelor's degree. You're also able to negotiate and de-escalate client issues effectively. You're tech savvy, you're proficient using client relationship management systems. And of course, you need to be a problem solver, and then you need all your typical soft skills. And as far as the salary, scrolling down this job description, they tell us they'll pay you $19 to $21 per hour. Beyond Finance has another bilingual position. This one is for a bilingual customer service representative. And this is your typical customer service position, assisting customers with any issues they have with the company's products. They want you to have about 1 year call center experience. You're bilingual in English and Spanish. You have reliable high-speed internet connection. You're comfortable using computers as well as client relationship management systems. You have a distraction-free workspace, and you need your typical soft skills. Now, they're not telling us how much they pay on this job description, but I'm thinking for this kind of job, based on my experience looking at similar roles, I'm thinking this job could pay anywhere from $16 to $20 per hour, but there's no way I can guarantee how much you'll make. You'll have to work out your salary with them. Another bilingual work from home job I have is with the company Sidecar Health, and this one is not requiring related work experience, and they have a couple shifts from which to choose. So this job is for a customer service representative to work the member care division of the company. It's full-time remote anywhere within the United States. I did not see any location restrictions anywhere on this job description, and this is your typical customer support position where you'll handle inbound calls and chat boxes from members in regard to Sidecar Health's products and services. You thrive in a fast-moving, ever-changing startup environment. You have effective listening skills. You're a good communicator. You're detail-oriented. And you need a high school diploma or equivalent. A bachelor's degree is preferred, but it's not required. They also prefer but don't require you have experience in healthcare or insurance, and they want you to be bilingual in English and Spanish. And right here they tell us the shift options. You can work 7:30 a.m. to 4 p.m., 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., or 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. And we can see on this job description they tell us they'll pay you $17 to $19 per hour. Okay, so now I have 2 work-from-home jobs that will train you, and one of them is a part-time position. That one comes to us from the company Everdriven. This is for an account specialist. It's part-time, remote anywhere within the United States. You'll work 5 hours a day, afternoon, evening shift. They'll train you Monday through Friday from noon to 5 p.m. Mountain Time Zone hours. You don't have to live in the Mountain Time Zone. Just translate your local hours to those hours. And then after training, your schedule will be Monday through Friday, 4 to 9 p.m. Mountain Time. And they tell us right here on the job description they'll pay you $16 per hour. So in this job, you'll be responsible for maintaining equipment levels, identifying and engaging transportation service providers, explaining client requirements, doing some file maintenance, and performing administrative and clerical tasks as needed. You need a high school diploma or a GED. It's a plus you have experience routing school transportation, and that's just a plus. It's not required. You're comfortable using computers, and you're familiar with Excel and Outlook, and you have strong verbal and written communication skills. So that's the part-time job that will train you. I have a full-time work-from-home job that trains. This one comes to us from Bicycle Health. It's for a clinical support specialist, and you'll work the West region. And I did not see anywhere on this job description that you have to live in the western part of the United States. It is full-time, it is remote, and they have a couple shift options. So you can work Monday through Friday, 10:45 a.m. to 7:15 p.m. Mountain Time Zone hours, or Saturday through Wednesday, which consists of Monday through Wednesday, Friday 10:45 a.m. to 7:15 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday 9:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. And all those hours are Mountain Standard Time Zone hours. You don't have to live in the Mountain Time Zone. Just translate your local hours to those hours. So they'll train you for your first 2 weeks of employment. Training will be Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And they tell us right here they'll pay you $20.75 per hour. So what you do in this job is serve as a key point of contact for patients through their treatment and recovery process. You'll deliver world-class patient experience via phone, chat, or email while adhering to defined workflows to ensure patients and clinicians receive consistent, high-quality support. They want you to have 1 to 2 years related experience. Medical experience is required, such as medical assistant, pharmacy tech, those sort of positions. They prefer, but they don't require. They prefer you're bilingual in English and Spanish. And you have prior experience in a high-volume, innovative contact center or care delivery environment. Okay, so up next we have a scheduler job. This one comes to us from LifePoint Health. It's for a call center scheduler. It is remote anywhere within the United States. They have a location indicated to be Brentwood, Tennessee, but we're going to ignore that because as we scroll down this job description, they tell us right here you must live in the United States. So that tells me you can do this job anywhere within the United States. So you'll work in the Access Point division of LifePoint Health, answering inbound patient scheduling calls based on department service level goals and address concerns in a satisfactory manner. You'll communicate with patients to schedule, reschedule, and or cancel their appointment requests accurately by following practice scheduling protocols and tools. Accurately collect and perform data entry of all required patient demographic and insurance information. In de-escalating situations involving dissatisfied customers, offering patient assistance and support. And they have more details as far as what you might do on a regular basis. If interested, go ahead and read through the details. They want you to have a positive attitude. You're able to work well with others. You're an excellent communicator. You can multitask. You're able to work in a fast-paced environment. You can plan, organize, and prioritize multiple tasks. Maintain confidentiality. Work independently. You're proficient using Microsoft Office programs, and you're able to learn specialized computer applications. And I notice on this job description, as we scroll back up to the top, they tell us they'll pay you $15 to $16 per hour. Okay, so now on to the no experience needed work from home jobs. And the first one I have comes to us from the company called PadSplit. So PadSplit is a real estate platform operating in the shared housing industry. They have an opening for a host support advocate. It's full-time remote anywhere within the United States. And what you do is provide advanced technical assistance and superior customer service to hosts, ensuring their experience with the platform is seamless and efficient. Now, don't let this part scare you, advanced technical assistance, because they're really not requiring related work experience in this position. You provide timely and accurate support to hosts across tickets, email, and phone, addressing a wide range of topics, including policies, platform usage, and financial matters. You'll help hosts understand PadSplit's policies and procedures while ensuring they feel confident using the platform, representing PadSplit with professionalism and care, building trust and delivering consistently positive host experiences. You'll handle sensitive conversations with empathy, directness, and professionalism to mitigate escalations, spot recurring issues, and share host feedback that contributes to product policy and service enhancements. So for this job, you need to be adaptable and high energy. You enjoy engaging with people. You have exceptional communication skills. You're empathetic yet assertive. You're also tech savvy, a quick learner, a problem solver, versatile and growth oriented, and you're a self-starter. So see, they're not requiring related work experience in this position. And as we scroll down this job description, they tell us they'll pay you $55,000 to $60,000 per year. So here's another work from home job that doesn't require related work experience, and I think they're going to provide equipment in this position. So this one comes to us from Dane Street. It's for a peer review customer service representative. It's full-time remote anywhere within the United States, no location restrictions, and I think they're going to give you equipment because as we scroll down this job description, they tell us they want you to supply and support your own internet services. They don't have any computer requirements, so that tells me they are going to provide equipment. But of course, I have been known to be wrong on occasion. That's something you'll have to confirm with them. So in this job, you'll be responsible for receipt of new cases and ensuring proper system drafting and setup. You'll also be responsible for taking direction and facilitating the case assignment and scheduling process. They prefer you have an associate's degree, but that's only preferred, it's not required. They also prefer you have business experience in a healthcare and or insurance setting, and that too is just preferred, it's not required. You need exceptional communication skills with a clear understanding of company business lines. You're able to apply critical thinking, manage time efficiently, and meet specific deadlines. Computer literacy and typing skills are essential. And as far as the salary, I'm just scrolling around this job description to see if they tell us how much they pay, and I don't see it anywhere on the job description, but I'm thinking based on my experience looking at similar roles, I think this job could pay anywhere from $16 to $20 per hour, but you'll have to work that out with them. Here's a tech support position where you can work day or afternoon evening shift. They're hiring in the United States as well as Canada, and they have a really good work from home stipend. So this tech support job comes to us from Recharge. We're going to land on their careers page and we're going to scroll down a little bit because I want to show you the work from home stipend they're going to give you. Right here they tell us they'll give you $800 per month remote life stipend. So that's really cool. It's unusual to see such a large amount for a work from home stipend. And as we scroll down a little bit further, we can see the jobs they have open right now. We're going to take a look at the customer experience category. So the job we're interested in is the associate technical support engineer. They have two openings. One of them is morning shift and the other is afternoon evening shift. And both of these positions are identical and they're both hiring in the United States and Canada. So they're your typical tech support kind of position where you'll be responsible for supporting customers and delivering a world-class support experience. You work closely with store owners and answer questions, troubleshoot and resolve issues via live chat, email, and occasional phone calls. So for this job, you'll work Pacific time zone hours. You don't have to live in the Pacific time zone. Just translate your local hours to those hours. And speaking of hours, you'll work from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Pacific time zone. They prefer you're proficient using ticketing technology platforms. You're resourceful, a problem solver. You can work with a sense of urgency. You can also identify trends and take a proactive approach when reporting potential incidents. You're a strong and responsive communicator. You have basic knowledge of HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. You can also use Splunk, SQL, Looker, and other tools. You're able to work flexible shifts. And you have about 2 years experience in tech customer support at a SaaS company or similar. And as far as the salary, it depends on where you live. If you live in the United States, they'll pay you $60,000 to $67,000 per year. If you live in Canada, they'll pay you $65,000 to $68,000 Canadian dollars per year. And taking a quick peek at the other option, they tell us that you'll work from noon to 9 p.m. Pacific time. This job is identical to the first one, including the salary. So that's all I have for you today. Hopefully one of these jobs works out for you. And if you're looking for more work from home opportunities, check out this video right here. Thank you so much for visiting. I truly appreciate your support, and I'll meet you on the next job lead.